Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Tuesday, November 28th, 2023. I'm Astrologer Sarah Ashley here with Tuesday's Daily Dose of Astro and Tarot. So we are going through probably full moon kind of hangover right now. Some of you might have been up a little bit too much last night thinking, or maybe your dreams were very active because I really do think that with a full moon in Gemini, our crown chakras are very active, especially with that Mercury squaring Neptune. This still does continue into today. The square isn't as strong. It's definitely loosening. But you know, Mercury does rule Gemini, so we might be going through a lot of strange dreams and a lot of mixed messages in general that might be hard for us to decipher. The North Node right now is opposing Venus and Libra, with South Node in that conjunction with Venus and Libra. What does that mean for us? That means we really need to know where we stand in our relationships. How much energy are we giving people that really might not be valuable for us or them? This is like the prime time for codependency, especially around the holidays. Some of us might go back to relationships or connections that really are no longer serving us, but because we're lonely and we feel like we need that attention, it's like we're trying to fill our cups with these empty relationships, and it's just not going to work. So please be aware of that tendency right now, especially because communication is a little strange. And I did tell my subscribers this: if you don't already subscribe to me on my Instagram page, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because besides, you know, just the regular content, you're going to get a lot of extras and you're going to get a lot of extra discounts too. I was telling my subscriber group for the weekly that I think a lot of people are feeling kind of isolated right now, more than usual, more than the typical Sagittarius season. Because during Sagittarius season, we feel jovial and optimistic and celebratory. And that's why so many different faiths celebrate during this time, not just Christmas, not just Hanukkah. There's so many different faiths celebrating right now. But there's some isolation going on because of what the planet Venus is doing in general right now. And then Venus will square Pluto later this week. And then when Venus goes into Scorpio, it's not an easy place to be with our love relationships in general right now. So just remember, if a relationship isn't empowering your own voice, if you're not able to be your authentic self in a relationship, it is time to step away from that relationship. Doesn't matter if it's romantic or not. I always talk about that because most of the relationships that we will have in our life are platonic relationships, whether they're friends, family members, co-workers. They are the majority of our relationships. They are not just sexual relationships. So we have to be very aware of the power dynamics of those relationships. Today, this waning moon now in Gemini, still looks like it's waxing, but it is waning. It's definitely a waning full moon, is opposing Mercury in Sagittarius, creating a very strange, like I said, communication going on. I think we're really trying to get ahead of ourselves. We're trying to figure out why. It's very much this Page of Swords energy combined with the moon card energy, which I did pull a similar spread for this full moon. There's just so many miscommunications and misunderstandings, especially about the long haul and the big picture. And if we're not really understanding what our big picture is and what we want in the big picture and what our intentions are for the big picture, then we're going to be very thrown off course. So if you really don't understand your intentions, and if they're not pure intentions, you got to check yourself, because karma will bite you in the ass. That is guaranteed. We really have to remember that. I also want to caution people right now with the full moon that just happened, with Mercury squaring Neptune, with moon opposing Mercury in Sagittarius, it's in its shadow period of Mercury retrograde, which will happen in the sign of Capricorn and go back to Sagittarius. We have to be very aware of people finessing and playing games and making things look like they don't appear. Okay, I said that wrong. Making things look like they're not actually are if you get closer in being in appearance. Okay, so you know, like objects may appear closer than they are, you know, that whole thing. It's the delusion. It's an illusion and it's a delusion. And there's a lot of people who like to make things look like a cupcake, but really it's just plastic and some foam soap and some other bits of plastic on top. You see what I'm saying? So don't let people delude you into thinking that, you know, they're successful or things are going on great for them, when in fact it's just smoke and mirrors. It's just smoke and mirrors. It's complete bullshit is what I'm trying to tell you. So you gotta get your discernment up. You gotta get your bullshit meter up at this time, because with this Sagittarius month, if you haven't already done so, go look at my Sagittarius season video on Insta and TikTok, and it will explain all the different transits that are going to create this bullshittery this month. So just be very aware of that. All right, let's go pull some cards. Let's go pull some cards. If you're curious about what 2024 brings for you, go ahead and book a 2024 reading on my website. It's only $124. And I tell you what's going on for your year. We have a 45-minute meeting. We do some astrology, we do some tarot, and of course you can bring your questions to the table. I also have pre-recorded readings available for the 2024 reading as well, if you can't fit a live one in your schedule. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, that popped out. The Death card. Yeah, we gotta let go. We got to let go of these situations and these people. Even if you're not in contact anymore, I'm telling you, a lot of people are still connected through the heart chakra. They are connected because they refuse to let go. They're like, someday he's coming back and he's gonna tell me, you know, I'm the one and he was wrong and blah blah blah. No, stop with that bullshit. You have to let go to move on, to live your best life. You just have to. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. All right, let's see what else is going on here with the angel cards. Yeah, you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, who rules the air. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yeah, you know this isn't right for you. Let go. Let go to live. Let go to let new things in, okay? All right, guys, if you'd like to book a reading, the only way to do so is SarahAshleyAstrology.com, and I will see you for Wednesday's Daily Dose. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Love and light. Bye-bye.